Rumour is fact. Gary Ablett Jr will be announcing around midday today that he's going to the Gold Coast.
Now, you know this for a fact, Shezza.
Yeah, I do.
I know. I'm not for one moment going to ask you how you know, but you can assert as a matter of fact that he'll announce today that he's going to the Gold Coast.
Yes, I will.
Did Gary Ablett and Bomber Thompson get on?
I can answer that. What do I win?
Silhouette goblets from Billy Ryan.
It'd be fair to say their relationship this year has been strained at best, at absolute best. But in answer to your question, no, they don't. And I think privately you might hear Gary Ablett say that he believes Mark Thompson cost him the Brownlow medal this year because of where he played him. And often that would be moving Gary Ablett out of the midfield and to a position on the forward line and being told to play very deep in the forward line. Now, he kicked 45 goals, so you could argue it worked the other way and worked to the team's benefit. But Ablett, I know deep down, was not happy with that. Fascinating night tomorrow night at the Best and Fairest at Geelong.
The Wednesday morning on 3AW, and we have breaking news because we are very grateful. This is obviously hot. We're very grateful for the time of Chief Football Writer for the Age newspaper, Caroline Wilson. Caro, good morning.
Good morning, Ross. Yes, it is breaking news. Gary Ablett has signed a 5-year deal with the Gold Coast. He will be with key Gold Coast officials and perhaps even Coach Guy McKenna at Crown today at 12:30, where he will announce, along with Travis Old, the Gold Coast Chief Executive, that he is coming on board to the club. Geelong has not been told yet, but my understanding is that Chief Executive Brian Cook, who obviously is now facing losing his coach and his best player, will be told this morning by Ablett's manager, Liam Pickering, and I'm told that Ablett was quite keen to get to a few Geelong people as well before the announcement is made at 12:30.
And Gary Ablett, you'll have to learn this. Just see his little bald head bouncing up and down after a game if they win a game. Okay, on the line is the Chief Executive of the AFL, Andrew Demetriou. Good morning.
Good morning, Neil.
How does this work? $2 million a year, $6 million up front. How can they do that?
Well, first of all, Neil, I don't know whether it's right or not, but I mean, I think normally Caroline Wilson's pretty good at breaking stories, so there's probably going to be an announcement today from what I understand. But I can tell you one thing, Neil, whether it's true or not, those sorts of numbers would be completely exaggerated because it is just incomprehensible under our salary cap provisions for a player to be earning 25% of the cap. So I wouldn't give any credence or any credibility to those numbers. They are completely, if it is true that he's going there, they are completely out of the ballpark.
So you haven't been told whether he's going or not?
No, I haven't.
Caroline Wilson from The Age, Chief Footy Reporter, right on the money with the Gary Ablett news that she broke on the breakfast program with Ross and John, that Ablett going to the Gold Coast for 5 years, $1.9 million a year, some of it, and the deal will include marketing money up front. That's how they'll pay him. But she even said it'll be announced at 12:30 at Crown, and the Gold Coast Suns have just put out a press alert saying it will be announced at 12:30 at Crown. Well done, Caro. What do you think about the report today? Have you heard Gary Ablett 5 years to the Suns, reportedly $1.9 million a year?
Well, it's good money and good luck to him, I suppose. Between Gary and myself, there's been speculation the last 2 months about what he's been speculated on for the last 12 months on where he's going. And look, he's going to make a decision for himself and his family, and I think that would be very disappointing for Geelong. You know, one of my favourite sons of Geelong going to the Gold Coast, but in terms of football in general and the growth of the game outside of Victoria, who better than the best player in the competition to go up and headline the Gold Coast Suns?
You were there when Gary Sr. retired. That caused a lot of angst. Will this cause more?
I think it'll cause less, Neil, because when Gary Ablett Sr. retired, it was unexpected, and Geelong and the town was in desperate need of a premiership. The town was in the doldrums a little bit. It was still recovering from Pyramid happening a decade earlier, and I think overall the town didn't have the spice and the winner's feel about it, and it was a little downtrodden. And when Gary Ablett Sr. retired, it was like, oh, well, we're never going to win that flag now. And I think everybody expected Gary Jr. to move on. It's just a matter of when he was going to finally announce it. The club's got a couple of premierships behind it, and the club is in a massive state of change right now with maybe Mark Thompson moving on as well, the coach. So I think it's better equipped to cope with it right now, the Geelong Football Club.
There's been a lot of speculation around my future, and everyone has had an opinion on what I should or shouldn't do. I understand the media will analyse my decision and the reasons why I'm joining the Gold Coast Suns. To be clear, I want everyone to understand why I've made this decision. Firstly, I have to tell you that the decision I've made has been an incredibly difficult one to make. I was born and raised in the Geelong area, and I came through the ranks as a Geelong Junior, and as everyone knows, I have long family connections with the Geelong Football Club. But eventually, after weighing up my playing and professional future, and all the things I feel I still have to achieve in the game, I came to the conclusion that it was time for me for a fresh new challenge. For those that know me well, they know that I thrive on the challenge and perform my best when faced with a new challenge. After 3 grand finals and 2 premierships with Geelong, I am honoured to have achieved an enormous amount with the club and alongside some terrific blokes. I leave the club with memories that most footballers will never share. I gave my all for Geelong and will be forever grateful for the support of the Geelong Football Club and its many great fans for being such a huge part of my life. But now this is all about the challenge of joining a new team and a new and unique opportunity to be part of something special in football. It's an opportunity to be involved in something from the beginning, to help shape and develop a young, talented playing group, one that has the potential to be very successful and achieve great things. While the talk will be about money, my decision was not solely based on money. I don't shy away from the fact that the money is attractive, especially for a player at my stage of his career. But the challenge of reinventing myself both personally and on the football field is far more exciting to me. Again, I'd like to thank the Geelong and all the staff, the members and the fans. I'll always be grateful for the support I've received, and I will cherish every moment at the football club. I had at the club. Finally, I'd like to thank all the players at the Geelong Football Club. You boys have helped me become the player I am today. I'm so proud of the success we've shared as a team and also the friendships we have formed. But now it's all about the Gold Coast Suns